Hey, good morning.
Good afternoon.
Good evening.
And good night.
And wait for it.
What? 1, 2.
Pistolas stays in the glove while I drive and roll up. Me and my ride or dies got it soda. Pablo and Popeye, Tony and Manolo. Pistolas stays in the glove while I drive and roll up. Me and my ride or dies got it soda. Pablo and Popeye, Tony and Manolo. Pistola, 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 pistola. Let the promoter know he gotta honor that contract on top of them stacks. Casamigo, kamikaze, or a bottle of Tito's. Nothing less but
I don't know why.
requesting no shout outs. Bitch, fuck your birthday. You and that tiara.
Whoa.
TT from Hot 97 sent this to me. I don't know why no one else sent it to us. These are your brothers, the Diaz brothers.
$2 wings and $5 shots. Waffles and pancakes, nigga, that is IHOP. But this is Stoka and Rock. Fish scale wrapped up like Ishmael. Miranda, the Grand Como best 2-man tag team, no homo. Fitting all flow. Narcotic, this a product of Donna Rocket. Whip a whip, fantastic architects qualified to talk that shit. The Puerto Rican Eric and Paris Smith. Not your average weak cut from a cloth that's
Pretty dope. I'm into this. You like it?
I love it. Doo-Wop's mom just passed away.
So yeah, love to Doo-Wop. Love to Riggs Morales, whose pops passed away. I don't know if you saw that.
No, I didn't see that.
Yeah.
Damn.
You know how old Riggs' dad was?
How old?
Riggs' dad was like in his 90s.
Shit.
So I guess Riggs is probably your age, right?
Yeah, I would say so.
Say he's probably around 50. And yeah, I guess he's the youngest.
Who knows with Dominicans? You never know. Is Riggs Dominican or Puerto Rican?
I think he's Puerto Rican.
He's Dominican.
Nah, he's
You
Puerto
think
Rican.
he's Puerto Rican?
I'm confident Riggs is Puerto Rican.
Oh.
It didn't sound right when you said it. I was like, oh, I guess I'll believe. See, this is the problem. I then default and believe you because I'm like, well, you're Puerto Rican, but are you?
No.
You know what I mean? That's the thing. You're not to be trusted.
My father was Puerto Rican.
Your father's right.
Yeah.
Is that? Are you? You're officially? Is that what your kids are gonna say too? They'll be like, my father's half Puerto Rican. I'm just Filipino.
I don't. They barely ever say Puerto Rican.
That's terrible.
The other day, my son was like, "No, because I'm Filipino." I was like, "Yeah, you are."
He is Dominican and Puerto Rican.
Well, then we're all right. I saw something it said, rest in peace, Filipino super producer Irv Gotti. Was Irv Filipino? What are you on the Googles over there? Chat GBT?
That's what you saw was he made it to your Filipino algorithm?
And I never realized that because his name is Lorenzo, which is like a Spanish name, but I never even thought about it.
Yes. His paternal grandfather.
Oh shit. That's crazy.
He was born
half black, half Filipino?
He was born Irving Domingo Lorenzo Jr.
Junior.
And Junior.
Wow.
Sad about Irv, man. Sad about Irv.
Bro.
It really sucks. I saw a little interview moving around with Chris Gotti.
Yeah, that's right.
You saw that?
Another piece of it, yeah.
Where he's saying like he kind of knew he wasn't good, but like that's how he lived.
Anything really?
Yeah. Yeah, look at these boxes I have in the background out here. It's a mess.
Well, you look terrible.
Look at that. You see that?
You look like an OF girl.
You see that? Trying to look hot, but I got boxes in the back.
Shout out to Drake, #1 album.
Oh man.
Bro,
not for me though. It's not my cup of tea.
It's not our cup of tea.
Not my cup of tea.
Because we're grimy underground hip hop fanatics.
I love it.
But this again, my point is proven again. All Drake had to do was do Drake.
Yeah. You're right.
Why you spent 9 months quiet or whatever the fuck it was? All you had to do was do Drake. Yo, there's a lot of music out. Man, I was in a club in Chicago and I was in a club in Vegas. Yo, your boy is not up to date, bro.
Oh, as opposed to me, I'm doing great. Did they play this?
Who's Boss Man D-Lo? I think
Boss Man D-Lo's big.
Boss Man D-Lo's big, right?
Gotten very big.
What's his song? What's his big song?
I don't want to play too much because we won't be able to put the podcast anywhere if we do. But his biggest one is, let's see, Talk My Shit. Is that it? Shake That Ass.
Okay, and then there's another guy. Who's another popular guy? Is it?
But this is what gets me mad. Boss Man D-Lo's fine. Like he's good. He's good. It's nice songs. But like John Caramanica from the New York Times, who didn't even have like I know because I was irritated that he didn't even have like the Cowboy Carter album listed anywhere. I'm like, that didn't even make your top albums. I went and looked at his albums, and one of them was the Boss Man D-Lo of the year. Like his top albums of the year, yeah. And one of them was Boss Man D-Lo. And I was like, all right, man. Let me go check out Boss Man D-Lo respectfully and see if this is like album of the year. Don't get me wrong. He's a talented dude. No question. I see the appeal. Let's ask ChatGPT again. By the way, the show should just be done by ChatGPT.
Show is?
He's from Florida.
Okay.
No, but I'm just like Port Salerno, Florida.
Listen, I don't even know if the song I was hearing was Boss Man D-Lo. I'm just like, in the zeitgeist, I've heard. Sorry, Trump dance.
By the way, are you in the Trump dance on stage?
No, but I should, right?
I feel that deserves like more attention.
Yeah.
Like, and there's a funny joke. There's like the more you build it up. Like
I know exactly what to do. Because I got this Trump joke where I go, I don't agree with almost anything Trump does, but getting rid of paper straws.
Yeah, that's
and I go, that's my president, and I salute. But then I can take two plastic straws and just fucking.
And that's not the way. That's not how you salute Trump. You got to do the Sig Heil.
No, not for Trump. That's for Musk.
Well, by the way, and this weekend, more people. Steve Bannon hit a Sig Heil this weekend.
Really?
They had some Mexican. This Mexican politician was up at the CPAC. He hit one.
Wow.
No. They're hitting them now. They're hitting them. They're Sig Heil back. Sig Heil back.
But how they doing Germany Nazi shit? Not Germany, but Nazi shit. But then,
by the way, Germany fortunately yesterday did not elect the Nazi, the far right party. Yeah. They did not. They elected a conservative, but not the far right. Although the far right,
there was one of them going for it.
Oh yeah, there's one, the one going for it, Cipha, doubled their popularity from the last election. Came up short, but doubled their popularity. Sorry, go ahead. So you were going to say, how are they going to do that? But
they support Israel.
Cipha, see,
isn't there some confusion here?
See, now you're getting to what literally mentally for me, mentally
it grinds my gears.
No, Cipha, I guess that's, you know what, by the way, that's literally the perfect terminology. It grinds my gears. It makes me come to a halt where I'm like, I'll post something. I posted a clip of Steve Bannon. I got to show you this clip. I posted a clip of Steve Bannon, who, if people don't know, is like in the first administration was like the policy guy for Trump. And now he's just like, he still is. I don't know what his exact role is, but he's always.
They had beef for a minute.
I think he went to jail briefly. I think he's one of the people who went to jail briefly, actually. But Steve Bannon has always been sort of like on the pulse of where the craziest Trump shit has come from.
Yeah.
And this clip was moving. Cipha, make this one. So this is what made my brain explode. Here we go.
What do you think about foreign aid to Israel? Is it a strategic partnership?
Israel is a partner of the United States, but people in Israel got to understand something.
The number one enemy to the people in Israel are American Jews that do not support Israel and do not support MAGA.
Now, Cipha, do you see how, like, that right there? He said out loud my biggest fear of what this whole Israel thing is about. They're going to take the pain, sadness, anger of October 7th, two-pronged thing. It turns into this crazy war where they just absolutely murder Palestinians, which A, Netanyahu wants, B, people like Trump are totally fine with. You know how easy it was when Bibi and Trump met and Bibi was like, yo, you can have it. You can build hotels. Trump's like, oh, we could. There's beachfront? Yeah, there's beachfront. Trump's like, oh, we got you, man. I got that. We could just move them up out of there and we'll just do beachfront. So you have this bizarro thing where, like, the extreme right on Israel, they want to just keep taking the Palestinians' land. Then you have the extreme right here, they don't give a shit about it. Then you have the extreme Christian right who's obsessed with Israel. He's going to say it in a second. The Christian, we love you, the Christians love you. The Christians don't love the Jews in Israel. They want the land they want the Holy Land for themselves. And they know they can't convince, they knew they were never going to convince any Muslims of this. But if they buddy up the Jews, so keep watching.
I think it, bro, we're getting into some deep, murky
No,
shit, but I don't want to speak out of turn. I think that Christians and Muslims get along way better. Like Muslims respect Jesus and Christians.
But you're saying they don't have as much love for the Jews?
Not from this situation.
No, clearly not. So let them finish it here.
Okay, MAGA and the evangelical Christians and the traditional Catholics in this country have Israel's back.
MAGA, the evangelical Christians, and the traditional Catholics, they have Israel's back. They have Israel. Let's listen to who doesn't have Israel's back.
They have the Jews back.
They have the Jews back. The people doing the Sig Heil, they have the Jews back.
Biggest single enemy to the Jewish people are not the Islamic supremacists. The biggest enemy you have is inside the wire. Progressive Jewish billionaires.
Nah, he broke eye contact. He's lying.
He knows he's lying.
Bro, that's his tell. Go back 1 second. Watch his eyes. Watch his eyes.
Progressive Jewish.
Oh, right there?
Yep.
The look off?
The look off.
Enemy you have is inside the wire. Progressive Jewish billionaires that are funding all this stuff.
Yeah.
They are the number one enemy, and the people in Israel got to get.
Yo, you realize how much it scares me? These extreme right lunatics just said the biggest threat to Israel are progressive Jews.
They're the ones causing problems. They're not getting on board. They're not getting on fucking board.
Right. We're the ones going, this isn't for us. We don't want to kill innocent people for this country. Yeah. And every time I go on Twitter, my Twitter is just people telling me I'm not a Jew. I hate Jews. Michael Rappaport, that thumb-looking pasty piece of shit.
He's a nice guy.
He tagged me. I don't follow him, but I saw that I got a tag thing from him. He tagged me and Ebro in a post, like a Hamas-related post, and wrote, "Your peoples."
What? But saying Hamas is your peoples?
Hamas is our peoples. Because if you're against the war and if you think the Israeli government's bad, but like that's how limited people are, Cipha, that they don't have enough brain power to be like, wait a second, you could think Hamas is a disgusting terrorist organization and you could also be against the Israeli government? I've done this before. Do you remember after 9/11? I wasn't in favor of Osama bin Laden. What were they again?
Taliban?
The Taliban.
Al-Tariq?
I know Al-Tariq. He was
Al-Tariq.
Al-Tariq?
What's the name of that organization? Was it Al-Tariq?
What are you talking?
Al-Qaeda.
Were you being serious or you were joking?
That's beautiful. That's beautiful.
This is Al Tariq.
No, Al Tariq is dope.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful.
I hated Al Qaeda and I hated George Bush and I hated going into Afghanistan and Iraq. Like, our brains are capable of multiple things.
No. You pick one side and you die on that side.
That's it. And
There's
by
no
the way,
nuance. Don't you fucking put nuance in this.
wait, Saif, but hold on. Is it possible? Could I be really sad about the hostages?
Yeah.
And still be against killing Palestinian babies? Could both be true?
No.
No. Hear me out. Can I feel sadness for the death of innocent Israelis on October 7th and innocent Palestinians since October 7th? Is it possible I can care for both?
Bad about human death.
So I'm asking you,
Human death.
Saif, I'm being told by the people on my timeline, I'm being told by ugly humans like Michael Rappaport, I have to choose which side or I'm for the other side.
Yeah.
Yo, that's the most, by the way, you of all people must appreciate this because you're like so not for falling for the cult. If there's a situation like this and you find yourself on literally one side waving a flag and hating the other side, you intellectually failed. Like, you are an intellectual failure. There's no way one side is right. There's no way one of these things that one side was right.
Yeah.
So like if you're a Michael Rappaport who all of a sudden you'd never been to Israel and now you're a flag waving, trip taking, all you do is post Israel propaganda person, you have intellectually failed. If you're some person who's not even of Palestinian descent and you are you're at rallies waving their flag being like, this is my side, you have intellectually failed. Smart people don't flag wave during conflict. Like, obviously, this whole thing is about rich people who don't give a fuck about people. You're going to actually wave the flag for one of these sides? Yo,
Yeah, but you don't think you could lean towards one side?
Yes, you can lean. You can lean. But once you make that decision of like, no, all I care about is one side, all I'll talk about is one side, I'm going to go to the rally and wave a flag for one side. To me, I can't do it.
Shit was wild, bro.
Oh, what? When he got caught up in the when the person held up the thing, he was like, I don't care about Palestine.
His nonchalantness.
Oh, he's the worst, bro.
No,
but I
love you, Jerry. Like, why?
No, but let me say two things. Saif, you ready for nuance? Get ready for nuance.
I don't know if we can allow nuance.
I hate what Jerry's been doing on this subject. It makes me sick. But also, coming up to people, asking for a picture, and then hitting them with a political statement is the wackest shit I've ever seen.
No, it's worse than yo, what's my name?
Whack.
What's my name?
What do you mean?
That's what the guy said to you. What's my name? What's my name? It's worse.
It is worse than what's.
Nah, it's fucked up.
You can't go up to someone, ask for a picture, and then when they're sitting there posing with your camera on, doing you a favor, you hit them with a controversial political statement, and they're supposed to say the right thing. Now, granted, Jerry could have just said, "Don't do that."
Yeah.
He didn't have to go, "No, I don't care about Palestine."
Yeah.
That shows where he's at.
Yeah.
But it's still messed up to do that to people. You don't have to do that to people.
Don't do that, bro.
That is, if someone did that to me, pulled the camera out, and then tried to gotcha me with a political thing, oh, I'd be so tight. Natalie's making fun of me. Natalie's making fun of me because she's like, "What if it happened to you? You would just start talking and give a whole speech on the subject."
Yeah, you would. You would. The guy who ran out during Kendrick's performance at the Super Bowl with the flag,
with the Sudan Gaza thing.
He came out on our show in Chicago.
Is he like a thing?
I don't know. To most crowd, he's a thing for sure. They went crazy.
How'd they know who he was?
He came out with the flag, and I was playing Not Like Us. And Mo was talking about it. He was like, "Yo, that guy that came at the Super Bowl, that was crazy, right? Da 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 da." And then I played They Not Like Us. And then he runs out with the flag, and they went crazy. Even if they didn't know who he was, even us like recreating that moment got them excited. You know what I mean?
Right.
Then it was the actual guy.
What percentage of the crowd is Palestinian?
Oh, bro, a lot.
80?
I mean, I don't know. Chicago theater is huge, and I couldn't see everyone up top. Definitely Arab 80%.
Got it.
Definitely Arab.
And then a lot of
Maybe
Palestinians.
maybe 70%. A lot of Latinos love the show too. A lot of Mexicans come to the shows.
Why do you think
But it's funny
Latinos
because
gravitate?
Just
because it's an immigrant show? Is there a reason why you think?
No, because the show has like a
You're on camera,
Palestinian
babe.
that grew up in Houston
Mhm.
around a lot of Mexicans, and it's like he goes to Mexico in the show. It's like it's a real good representation of
Oh no, that's true.
Houston.
And his girl is Mexican,
his
right?
girl's Mexican on the show. Yeah, so he's like, and he speaks Spanish.
Nat, you're not gonna like this part of the show. You were just wandering in the background looking for things.
What? That's fine.
This isn't Patreon. This is the real deal. You're on
It's
YouTube
all-
forever.
it's
No.
all
It's important. So it's a
But it's
pretty
like-
diverse crowd.
There's like people there who look like they've never been on a comedy show ever, and they just want to hear Mo.
Right.
So my job is to go out there and go, hi guys, hi guys, hi. I know. There's a lot going on. That's very heavy. We're gonna take a breather. We're gonna tell some jokes, and we're gonna laugh together. And they're like,
What do you mean?
I have to like.
It just takes time.
It takes time. Like Grand Rapids and Detroit, it took a minute. Chicago, they was on board off jump. But Chicago has like a lot of hood Arab people.
Mm.
Like it's kind of like New York. Like it feels like in Detroit, there's like a big community, and they kind of are in that community. In Chicago, there's a lot of dudes. There is a community, obviously, but there's also a lot of dudes that's just in the hood. No
Right.
different than blacks or Mexicans or Puerto Ricans,
Right.
but they're Palestinian or they're Arab, but they're in the hood. So like they talk like they're hood, and they like, but they,
Does Mo talk about like Jews at all in his stand-up? Like the relationship?
No, I need my solicitor. No comment.
No, seriously, does he?
Yeah, of course.
He does.
Yeah,
I haven't seen his. Have I ever seen Mo stand up? Maybe on TV. I
His
think I
stand-up's
watched a
very-
special.
It's very different now. It's, I mean, you can't not cater to what's there. You know what I mean?
You mean his
You don't mean
audience?
so much to people, and
So you mean it's more Palestinian even than it used to be before?
yeah, oh, for sure. But then Mo hates when I bring this up. Mo's like in denial.
Of what?
He's like, because he yelled at me the other day. He goes, "Yo, don't call it a Muslim show." For the first day, I go, "Hey, I know y'all ready for a revolutionary, but we're doing comedy tonight." And then at the end of the show, he's like, "Don't call me a fanatic." I go, "I didn't call you a fanatic." I said, "You're not a revolutionary, but you're hearing." You could tell he's sensitive for certain words.
Mm-hmm.
And the next day, he's like, "Don't say it's a Muslim show." I go, "Well, come on, bro. Look out there. Look."
But
Now, I will say this: my ignorance is thinking Muslim and Arab is synonymous, and that's not the case.
right. That's not the case either.
And,
There are.
and a lot of words that Arab people, a lot of words Muslim use are just Arabic words.
Right.
So you're not necessarily Muslim.
And there are lots of
Arabic.
Arab Christians.
Lots of Arab Christians. Like one of the other comedians that did Detroit and Grand Rapids, he's an Arab Christian. He's a Chaldean from Detroit. So yeah, I get it. But still, and also they're laughing. So let me do my thing, bro.
But remember, it's something Mo and I don't think I brought this up when I've interviewed him, but this would be a fun thing because we got to get him on the show. One fun thing to talk about. He knows what I've experienced in a different way of when you were growing up listening to hip hop, and they'd say your group in a way, and you go, "I don't know if I like how that sounds."
Yeah.
When Mo said, "Get to your back like Palestinians," he's
Who
probably
said
like,
that?
Most, I think. Get to your back,
Most.
yeah,
Oh,
like Palestinians and PLO style.
yeah.
These things probably didn't hit
And then, like,
exactly.
like Vibes Cartel's now free, and Vibes Cartel whole shit is Gaza Nation.
Yeah,
It's got to
God.
sound a little, yeah.
Right, and that's playing with it too. Now that's a good conversation to be had.
Because
But-
like Vibes Cartel's so far removed from any of this, but I wonder if anybody ever sees this hashtag, which is Gaza Nation, and they're taking it a certain way, but it's not. That's not what he's saying.
No, exactly. And they're like, "Oh, he's down." And it's like, well, he might be, but it has nothing to do with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
See? Just like OnlyFans. See?
what? Just people walking by in the background?
Yeah, she was bending over and shit. What the fuck's going on?
Are you bending over intentionally like it's an OnlyFans video? She's like, "Oops, I dropped something." So, all right, we talked about that. I'm glad we did. I can only handle so much.
Who's the other guy?
Who?
There's Bossman D-Lo.
Oh, who's the other one?
Another guy. Is it Hitman or something? Or
I may not know. Bossman D-Lo, I really know because Dip's into him. Yo, by the way, shout out to
what's the one that has a dance? Something left, right. You know this song?
You know, you're asking someone, the only person who's just as
Wait,
washed
you
as
work
you
at
are.
Hot 97. You would know more than me.
No, I don't know any of the songs we're playing.
The one that's try to find a song that's like about left, right.
Left, right, dance song.
Yo, I was at Dre's in Vegas, and I mean, everybody word for word doing the dance, and I was like, I'm out of touch. I'm out the game. I'm out the game.
I have no idea, bro. But me trying to. Oh, but look, Chris Brown posted the left-right dance 8 months ago. Could it be that?
It could be that.
What's left-right song? Let's see. Left, right.
What are you doing? ChatGPT?
Oh, it's a YG song. There's a left-right by YG. Could it be
No.
that? No, you would know if it's a YG.
No, it's not YG.
I don't know, bro.
Maybe it is. Play it.
All right. You're gonna feel stupid if it is.
Oh
no. Well, let's see. It's not the first thing that. No, left right is old. Left right is from fucking.
Okay, so
No, it's not left right. That's from My Crazy Life.
yeah.
Is it this? What's this? This popped up. Is this big? No, that's a podcast. How about left right by Drama? Remember the artist Drama?
No, it wasn't.
Man,
that.
I used to see this record all around and never listened to it once. What does this sound like? Oh yeah. Cipha, how many copies of this record do you throw away?
What is a current hip hop
just-
song
by the
that
way,
has
it's
a
just not bad.
connected dance to it, referencing left and right?
Wow, is that what you just did?
Yeah.
You're really good at asking questions for ChatGPT. That was really official.
A recent hip hop track. What's going on? It's not coming in.
I can't find it.
Recent hip hop track featuring dance that references left and right is Left Right by Big Boogie.
Is that it, you think?
It says released in 2023. That's how bad I am.
No, you think that's it?
Yeah, play it.
Let's see. Big Boogie?
Yeah, Big Boogie. You know Big Boogie?
No, I don't.
Come on now.
Come on now.
Come
Big
on now.
Boogie. All right, I see Big Boogie. I see Pop Out by Big Boogie. Is it that? See if it's Pop Out.
It says Left Right by Big Boogie.
Bitch on big dude.
This is what Dre sounded like the entire night.
Bitch on big dude. She said boogie, boy stop bitching. Ho, I'm not your
All right,
last.
this one.
Rappers really know I smush one of you people. Raw cone stuffer, I cook one of you people. They know I'm not friendly.
This is left right.
One of you people.
I hope the beat
Two
drops.
coupon foes.
Let's hope it drops here.
Off on them people.
Gangsta Brazil. That's believe.
Big dude.
When shit go left,
I'm talking about left.
we gonna make it right.
Chopper. My
Man,
grrr.
Big boogie.
Gangland. Check this out. I'm not them.
That's
I
not
can
it.
wake up, pop it.
Well, listen, man. I've tried as hard as I possibly can. I don't have any more in me here. Here's what I'm going to play instead, though, since we brought up new music. New shit from my boy IDK. This shit's hard. I meant to play this last night. I fucked up. I'll hit it next week. This shit's pretty dope. It's called Mario Coins.
Yeah. When I drop my drawers, bitches dropping jaws. Metaphor for telling pussy I got big balls, no pause. I could put the paws on a broke boy, slap the fuck out his face and take his Mario coins. 2025, I'm on my murder shit. I'm killing everything, suffering from disease to obese, I'll ensure my nourishment. I could make a bitch slim fast and still keep the ass looking like an hourglass when I spend cash. Yo, bitch looking
IDK's
like
really good, man. If you haven't spent any time with
Where's
his
he from
IDK
again?
projects, he's from DMV.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
Yeah, that sounds fire.
It's just hard.
There's a
Horror.
big divide in hip hop right now. It's really divided. 'Cause there's
Between
huge underground shit and huge commercial shit, and it doesn't feel like there's a middle, like a Venn
no.
diagram.
Yeah, there is. Remember we played that J. Cole T Grizzly? That sort of crossed between it
Is
a
that
bit.
big though?
No, it wasn't. But that new J. Cole, by the way. You heard the new J. Cole?
No.
Hopefully we can even. I can't let it play too long. This shit is a banger, though. It's called Clouds. He's really, to me, man. J. Cole just keeps getting better.
Be smoking on something loud. Head to the clouds. I ain't been stepping out. Tired of sticking out in the crowd.
Listen, go listen to it. It's good. You're gonna like it. By the way, I forgot to tell you something that annoyed them.
Oh, here it is.
You found it? What is it? Who is it?
I don't know. It looks TikTok. Let me see you do it.
Let me see you do it.
That's just fire.
You liked it. That one you liked, though.
I like that one.
Is it Soak City? Do it?
That sounds right. Try
Did
that.
it?
I think that is it. That's it. I actually do like this one. Because you know me, I'm a club guy.
If you a bad bitch, fuck it up. Freak bitch, you touch her toes like what? Like, shit, it's summertime, you tryna have some fun. Get lit. If you a freak, do your shit, don't run. Summertime
It's nice doing Trump dances again.
Gonna take this little bitch here, you know nothing.
It works to every song. That's not bad.
Because-
not bad. It's
because
by
here's the thing.
310 Baby.
Okay, here's the thing about songs like that. I don't want to be disrespectful.
Here we go.
There's no substance to it. But it has a groove and a move into it that it's for the purpose of dancing entertainment at a nightclub.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
The other ones, like, and I don't know the Boss Man D-Lo songs, but they're just about hustling. And they play them in a club because it's like relating to the grimy
Yeah, but they're not
hustler
for dancing.
mentality.
Right.
But it's not really like if you just heard it without knowing what it was, it doesn't make you move in a club. Where that one, if you don't know anything about hip hop and you just happen to be dragged to a club with some work friends, that one sounds fun. You know what I'm saying?
I know exactly what you're saying. And a lot of those songs, though, really are meant for people like Dipperstein playing it loud in their car. But really, they play in the club because they're big.
You could have never heard Scenario in your life. And the first time you hear it, you're like, this is fun.
Right.
I play Redman for my kids. I play Redman. What's that called again? I can't think of it.
The Goodness.
The Goodness. I play that for my kids all the time, just because it's like just a fun, quirky beat that you can move to. Play the clean version, of course.
Of course, because you're good. You're not gonna sell "Knock the Fuck Out."
That's
Wait.
glass breaking.
So hold on. There's a few things I have to get to. Number one, Cipha, classic me and you moment. Just made me so sad.
Mhm.
Fucking 2 Chainz, Larry June, Alchemist drop an album. It's fire.
Yeah.
I put up a post about it on my Instagram page. So I liked it so much.
Yeah.
I reached out to Alchemist and 2 Chainz to tell them that it was dope. They both responded. Oh, thank you, man. Blah blah blah. Then I said to 2 Chainz, if y'all are around to promote, like let me know. I'd love to have you on my show.
Yeah.
Alchemist obviously already knows that I feel that way. I don't know if I said it or not. Then I see they do the Breakfast Club.
Uh-huh.
They do Jimmy Fallon.
With all three of them?
All of them. All of
three.
them. Yeah. I mean,
Alchemist, 2 Chainz, Larry June.
yes, you have to imagine Charlemagne was dialed in to meet Larry June, have a good hip hop conversation with Larry June and Alchemist. I'm sure. Sure, he knew all about it and didn't just use it as a moment to talk to 2 Chainz about being mentioned by Kendrick. But whatever. So I reach out to Al and I'm like, listen, who's doing your PR? I get y'all got to do the big stuff, but can someone hit me? Like, you know what I mean? Like, please. Al doesn't respond. Then I see the next day they had a big party in New York and invited DJs and everybody. And like, I'm literally posting about the album voluntarily and playing the records and
You're not on the list. You're not on the list.
asking Al for cleans and just, oh, you know what? I'll find them on YouTube and play it myself. I'll just support the music myself. Don't.
You're not on the list.
I mean, bro, they had underground people invited there. Like artists who I play on my show were all there. I'm like,
You're not on the list.
I saw Static posting pictures, but why? Why do people not? I play the music on FM radio. I get it's not as important as it used to be, but people still want the records played. No.
Yeah, but you're not. No, they want it on social media. Being on social media is better than being on radio.
But I posted it on social media on a
But
post.
you're not as big as Charlemagne on social media or the Breakfast Club.
Even when it's underground rap. So just to listen. I love Al. I love I don't know Larry June. Love 2 Chainz. Guys, come on, man. I'm sitting here. I'm begging to support you. I'm begging.
In their weeded stupidness. When do you think they were gonna remember to hit you?
No, you're right. Yo, I'm gonna tell you this right now. Of all the things that I complain about in my life and not getting recognition for it, the Real Late shit is the worst one, bro.
Yeah.
Like Stretch and Bob got to be around at a time where them doing it made them the most glorious heroes who've ever lived in hip hop history. I've been on ever since fighting the fight for the good shit. People are like, oh, you have a radio show?
Yeah, but couple things. One, we are, you and I, the loser lunchbox. We are either way too early or way too late. We have never been at the right moment.
Never. Not once.
Never.
Yo, when I started Real Late.
Never.
When I started Real Late, it was such a dead time for good hip hop. And not to say, like, obviously I got, like, I'm not saying I never got any credit. I obviously, people know I did things for some of the biggest artists in the game. But like, when you really think about it, the level to which I supported the guy, I mean, I'm talking about the biggest in the game right now. The first went through me in New York. The biggest. I don't get treated like that elder statesman by those people at all.
The documentary that Stretch and Bob put out about how radio changed the game or whatever it was called, and how like they had Lauren, Nas, Jay, like early, and then look at them now. You could say that for your show.
Yes.
With Rocky,
Tyler,
Gambino,
Kendrick,
Wes, Action Bronson, but it was too late.
It's not viewed the same way.
You give them that first, second, third step, and then they get double XL freshmen.
And now it's social media. Now they're hot on social, and nothing. It doesn't matter anymore.
They're out of here.
It's
out of here. And like New York is not the big mecca that it was. Stretch and Bob days, even Funkmaster Flex days. Like the days of Funk Flex playing Hate Me Now and it traveling around the country that he brought it back 100 times.
Yeah. No, that's dead too.
You heard the story about that? I just heard a piece of that recently.
Okay.
They were like, he kept playing Hate Me Now over and over and over. He only had one verse. He only had the first verse.
Oh, so he had to keep playing it over and over.
So he kept playing it over like he was starting it over, but that's all he had.
You don't remember that? You didn't know that at the time?
No, I didn't know at the time. I think because he wasn't even playing. He was playing it off like a DAT or something, or like it was only a piece of it. But yeah, so
what?
No, we just get shitted on, bro.
No, it sucks. That part sucks. Well, especially when it's like my people. I'm like, I've been playing. I play every Alchemist project. Every single one that comes out. No, literally, I beg him for cleans on every project. Most of the time, he never sends them. I do it myself. Like y'all had a party here. You couldn't. Once I hit him up for the follow up though, Al. Once I hit him up about that, I'm like, oh, I missed it. At the least, Cipha, Al, my guy, you couldn't have said, yo, my bad, bro. Come through the party tonight.
We got a party tomorrow. Here's the flyer.
That's all you had to say to me. Instead, I see pictures the next day. I'm like, damn, I'm begging to be a part of this shit. Just begging to support. Maybe I'm a weirdo. I don't know. Maybe I'm weird.
I've accepted that I'm out. You're still trying to be in, but you're not outside. That's your problem.
I guess I got to be outside. I'm too busy inside working. I'm inside working. I can't be outside.
What are you working on?
It's a lot of things.
Static
including music.
Selector. What it seems like to me is Static only works on one thing.
True.
Is that underground, grimy, boom bap hip hop?
Well, but Static has another advantage too, which is that he's an artist too. Like Static's an actual artist, so that
doesn't matter.
I just mean like he's actually in. You know what I mean? Like I'm a DJ.
There's nothing Static does that you can't do. It's
except for produce music.
I'll produce, yeah, but you got producers. You could be in the studio, but you're not up smoking weed, being in the club till 5, 6 a.m. in the studio till 9 a.m. Like
no. Hold on,
it's like once in a while.
Yeah,
do that shit
every day.
Night.
No, I guess that would help, but I can't. I got to do other shit too.
Who got big? When you land, did everyone call you for a big bag of weed?
No. It's facts what you just said. Wait, hold on. I have other things to complain about.
Okay, go ahead.
The Joe Budden 10-year anniversary came out.
Wait, 10 years of what?
10 years of the podcast.
No.
10 years of Joe Budden podcast.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit.
Hey, tell that white baby to shut up. Oh my God, she got quiet when I said it. I was kidding. I'm kidding, baby. Babies don't understand sarcasm.
So 10 years of Joe Budden podcast.
So 10 years, he put out a podcast about it, and someone alerted me to it. No, you know what it was? Rory hit me up. And Rory just said, yo, I've been podcasting for 10 years now. I just want to thank you for everything that you did and all the ways you've looked out for me. And blah. Like, really nice message, right? Super appreciated. Yeah. Rory's my guy. Super appreciated. And then other people would tag me. And so what I posted was a little bit trolly, right? I posted something because, he had a big anniversary show. On the front picture, he had like all these people on it who are part of the show.
Rory and Mal were there?
No Rory Mal, no Mendez, no me.
Okay.
And so I posted the following. I wrote happy, and give me your honest opinion. You can tell me if you think it's whack, fine, stupid to post. I don't care, whatever. I reposted something I posted last year. So last year, I posted 9 years ago today was the recording of the first episode of what would become the Joe Budden podcast. A couple of weeks beforehand, we got together at my old apartment on 96th Street to brainstorm. The rest is history at Marissa Mendez. And I posted a picture of Joe sitting next to Bear on my couch.
Yeah, I remember that.
Right? It's actually a dope picture. And really, if you were a big fan of the podcast, I hope you'd appreciate the history that is that photo. This year, I reposted it after people reminded me of the anniversary. I wrote, happy anniversary, Joe and co. No need to mention any of the original people who started with you. We all know you love us. Annoying that Joe never shows any love or reaches out to me in any way to come on the show or do anything. But Joe would have made something great happen no matter what. He's a true talent. It would just be cool to acknowledge those who believed in you from the very beginning. Now,
that's what you wrote this time. That's
what I wrote this time.
Yeah.
Now, it turns out I was told he shouted me out on the show. That there was a shout out.
Okay.
The vitriol that I got from his people, they acted as if I got on the air and was like, tell that bitch Joe Budden he wasn't shit without me. I'm not even mad at Joe. I love Joe.
Wait, that's what
his people were
you said?
No, they're just so mad. Every reply is, you're weird.
You're weird.
Yeah. First comment is, I mean, One App could be easily the biggest podcast in the world, but y'all just stop doing it.
Right.
I wrote, well, that's not exactly what happened.
And we still do it.
Yes, we still do it.
No one knows we still do it. This is pretty bad. It's pretty bad.
So I love when people say this. Never change, Pete. LOL. Never change in terms of don't stop being the person who like that comment annoys the fuck out of me. Never change, Pete. Never. Like I should feel so guilty that I feel the need to remind people that I was a part of something you love and I've been etched out of it. What's wrong with that? I have to be such a bigger person that like I don't want anyone to ever think about that. God forbid. No, I have pride. I have pride that that Mendez and I sat down with Joe and said, you need to do a fucking podcast. Cipha and I have a studio where we're doing one Epstein. I can get you in there. Here's what we'll do. And did I fuck up and not continue to go? Yes, I earned my way into not making money. I agree with that. I did enough fucking it off to not ever make money from it. I can live with that. It made Joe a very wealthy man. I never made $1. That's fine. But I still was there at the beginning and should get love. It's just love. I don't need the money. Y'all couldn't. Joe, you've never asked me to come on one time as a guest. You asked your boy Academics. Y'all did a show together on Complex. He comes up and sits with you. Y'all chop it up. You help build each other's brand up. Never once said, yo, Pete, come up. Tell me about what you're doing on One App. Tell me about the other things you're doing. Because you have a huge platform, my guy, that I helped you build. Just ask me to come on. Come on. Remember when Kanye said this to Jay-Z? Don't send your shooters at me, Jay. Don't send your shooters. I'm just saying. So I'm not sitting there angry or feeling like I deserve anything except a little love and appreciation. And Mendez deserves it more than I do because she was there and did like what I don't know, a year and a half, 2 years of episodes, whatever she did with him. But so yeah, happy anniversary. They turned it into something great. I mean, my man keep Cipha. I'll tell you one thing that's special about us, though. A lot of people out here to keep their podcast fresh, they got to keep adding co-hosts. 3, 4, 5, 6. Yo, you watch the average podcast, the amount of people that start popping up is crazy. Yo, the picture for Joe's anniversary show, it looks like a Wu-Tang album cover. Now, speaking of which, by the way, did you see that Wu-Tang announced their final tour?
Yeah.
So it's incredible.
Started giving away tickets on the radio.
On the block. Yeah, we did 2 today. Run the Jewels and Wu-Tang. In New York, they'll be at MSG and at Prudential Center. Why y'all saying it's the last show? Why are you saying it's the last tour?
Nah,
why you do? Why not? Come on, it's not true.
It's marketing.
Okay, good. Just like, don't even, why? You're 50. They're like, what, 54? They're going to be 54 years old this year. Yeah. They don't need, why would this be their last tour?
Yeah, it's marketing.
All right, good. By the way, we got to re-put out the Rakim episode.
When the Jewels being on there is kind of fire, though.
Oh, no, that's a perfect opener. Oh, it's a perfect opener.
They're going to kill.
Yeah, we got to go to one of those at least. I got to hit at least one.
Yeah.
It's in July. They're in July in New York, in the New York area. All right, I got to go. My barber requires that I be on time. And then when I get there, a question, do you have to wait at Didi?
Never once.
You never wait?
I never waited once.
The seat's just there for you and you get in?
I wait times if someone's there, yeah.
And are you ever late?
Once in a while. You know, I'm pretty well on point.
So,
but I go off hours, though.
You go off hours?
Yeah.
You know, sometimes
Tuesday is usually when I go. Like,
I get so hot at my barber sometimes when he tells me to be on time and I hustle there and then I have to wait. I'm so hot.
Wait, how long?
I mean, not crazy, but it might be
by appointment?
10 minutes. Well, yeah, he basically does by appointments, just like people call him like, yo, I'm coming at this time. Yo, this time. But I just see, if it was someone else who comes and sees him all the time, I don't get mad. But when I'm sitting there waiting while he's giving the perfect cut, so I can tell based on the hair on their neck, they only get their haircut every 3 months. I'm like, you got to prioritize your guy who comes and gives you a grip every single week. I'm every week. You know, my money can be counted on. Clockwork. I'm going to be getting that tip from Rosenberg every week, every single time. And I'm already paying $75 for a fucking baldy.
Yeah, but that hair dye costs a lot, bro.
It's not dye. All right, I got to go. Thank you guys for dealing with our complaining
We
this
got
week.
Patreon now?
No, I got to go.
I mean, like, we got to
Yeah, we're going to have to figure it out.
We'll figure it out.
Are you around?
Thank you for the love. Peace and blessings, mashallah, all that good stuff.
Yeah, we love you. Thank you for the love, unless you're one of the artists who doesn't show us any love. In which case, we love you anyway. But just, reach out every once in a while. All right, goodbye.